Hey guys, Random Reviews. If you're new to the channel, like, comment, subscribe. I'm giving my Wednesday Season 2 review. Yeah, let's get started. I'm going to go into my positives and some negatives about this show. So, I'm going to start, I guess, with the cast. The cast did a great job. Jenna Ortega did a great job coming back as Wednesday. You know, the mannerisms, the way the whole shebang about Wednesday. Given that it's been like 3 years since the last season, she really embodied the role once again. Yeah, the whole cast did a great job. I can't think of everyone's name at the top of my head. Louis Guzman, I think that's his name, is the dad, did great. Catherine Zeta Jones did a great job as Morticia. Pugsley did a great job. We see more of him now than we did the first season, but I think he did a great job. Yeah, too many to name, but yeah, I like that Wednesday we saw another murder mystery. The series starts off with Wednesday has a stalker, and I thought that was gonna play into a bigger role later on to the end of the show, but doesn't we reveal who the stalker is? I believe that's first episode, second episode. It's Agnes, a new I guess fangirl of Wednesday, you could say. Um, she's kind of a supporting character, but I also like her character too. Kind of the annoying invisible girl, but I didn't feel that way watching the show with her. But yeah, I really like let's say like the cast, the new cast members. Steve Buscemi, he's one of them, I believe. He did a great job as a new addition to the school. Um, yeah, I love the setting. We're back at the school. Um, I like that we take one episode and they go on like on a camping trip, like the first episode, first season. I mean, we go to some I don't even remember where we went, something, and we meet the Pilgrims who kind of make a cameo again throughout this season. But yeah, I really like diving deeper into Wednesday's whole character about the blood from the eyes, and it's some kind of, I guess you could see the future, I guess, from my understanding. Um, yeah, I really like that. I don't have too many negatives about the show, just that there are kind of like a lot of storylines. With we got Wednesday's investigation, then we got Edith. Oh, I liked her. I forgot to mention her. Edith, kind of love story. The ex-boyfriend versus the current boyfriend. Then we got the Wednesday back and forth with Morticia. Then we got they're bringing the grandma, and then we see some Fester again. I think we see more Fester than we did the first season. Did a great job. Forgot his name who plays Fester, but did a great job. Um, the whole mystery was fine. I think I was more enthralled in season one, the murder mystery, than I was the second one. But yeah, Tyler comes back. He makes a good appearance from what we see in the season. Very good. Like I said, I don't have too many negatives. It's just too many plot stories. It's called Wednesday, and it's more about everyone else than her. Um, we come back to the character of I'm forgetting his name, but he's not really friends with Pugsley, even though at the end he says we're friends, but they're not really friends. Wednesday kind of looked out for him in the first season. We really don't see them interact. We don't even see Pugsley and Wednesday interact. I think like once in the whole season, you know. But yeah, I really like the show. Like I said, the storylines were just kind of too many storylines. It was more put together in the first season about the storylines and story arcs, and this one's kind of all over the place. I do like that Edith and Agnes, they get their dance this season. Wednesday had hers and went viral, and they have theirs. Great. I do like the trio. Wednesday, Edith, and Agnes. I like the addition of Agnes. So I like the three. I think she mentions them. We're like the Three Musketeers. They're not, but that's what she calls them. But yeah, I thought I'd be annoyed with a fangirl like Agnes, but I wasn't. I really liked her character. Especially the scene in that episode when she goes to the support group. It's for body parts, but she goes there and Christopher Lloyd says you're anyone's welcome. He talks about wanting to be seen and all that stuff. It's all good stuff. Christopher Lloyd, I like that he came back. He's a head in a jar or something like that. We find out Pugsley's monster used to be I guess a whiz kid back in the day. We get the origin story pretty much of the thing, the hand, who it really belonged to, you know. Just a lot of stuff, that I really can't remember at the top of my head. I know probably once I'm finished with this video, I'll remember more stuff that happened this season, but I really don't. Um, so, um, so like I said, I didn't really mind the whole camping episode. That one episode we have where we leave the school to go on a field trip. I know, like I said, with the first time we had one, and now we have one. I don't mind them. I don't mind. Detaching from the school grounds to go do this quick field trip type of thing. I like the humor. It works for me. Not all of it, but some of it does. Yeah, so I really don't have any more gripes other than the storylines are kind of all over the place and it feels like more like everyone else's show. It feels like Wednesday's a supporting character in our own show and it's called Wednesday, but you know, not much you can do about it. I really enjoyed this season. From what I read, I think they're gonna start shooting season 3 already at the end of this year. But it'll probably be another year and a half before we even see it. So let's see where that goes. I'm curious if all these murder mysteries are gonna have somehow do with the link back to the Addams family. I like Lady Gaga's appearance as I guess I forgot what they call her, some kind of ghost. Reminds me of the crying weeping girl in Harry Potter. They're just kind of there. When I first heard Lady Gaga was announced, I thought she was gonna be like a teacher, a professor. I don't know why I just assumed that when I hear people cast and show them, assume, oh, maybe she'll play a professor or something. I like that Christina Ricci came back for one episode, the last minute of episode 3, I think it is, and then we get for most of it of season 4. It was nice for her to come back, but it was short lived. I do like that new teacher. I forgot what kind of teacher she is at school, but she kind of tells you on Wednesday about when she's playing. I think she's playing the violin. I think it is. She's in there, but music wise, let it flow through you, and then and there's red herrings. I think it's her that's behind the whole Lois thing, the whole thing that's going down at the insane asylum. It's not. Yeah, and we find out that she's the alpha because he talked to Edith about being an alpha, and you have to lock yourself in the room, and if you turn alpha, you might not turn back. So I really liked her addition in the show. Like I said, at the end we find out she's the alpha, and she tells Tyler, there's a place where other alphas where you can just be werewolves, I guess, or like a support group for werewolves. So let's see what happens with that. Yeah, like I said, I pretty much enjoyed the show. At the end, Wednesday and Fester go off to find Edith. She's somewhere out there. Let's see if she can turn back human. I'm pretty sure she will. But oh yeah, one thing I liked, the Freaky Friday episode. I think it was episode 6 where they switch bodies. They both did a great job. Edith playing Wednesday and Wednesday playing Edith. The whole kind of Freaky Friday thing they do is kind of fun. I enjoyed it. I'm sure the actors did as well. So. Yeah, it's good. They kind of wrap it up. For the most part, I enjoyed this. Like I said, I enjoyed the season, the show. Wish some characters interacted more, but they didn't. But there's too many. Like I already talked about, there's too many plot lines going on that don't really get resolved the way they should. But what can you do? So yeah, guys, let me know in the comments. What you thought of Wednesday season 2. Did you really enjoy it? Did you not? Is this another step in the right direction, another step in the wrong direction? Yeah, so just let me know your thoughts, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.